In this video, I will be bringing to you guys the latest and the fastest way to move to Canada. Guys, this update is a recent update from the Canadian government. A lot of you that are interested in moving to Canada, this is a golden opportunity for you. I will outline everything you need to know about this visa route in this video, and I will tell you the documents you need and all that good stuff. If this sounds so interesting to you, why not? Your captain is right in front of you.
Nails are chipped, my ends are split. I flex my fancy bag, but we all know it's counterfeit. These jeans are thrift, my radish, I like my wine cheap, as we all know it does the.
Hello Positivity gang, welcome back to the channel. Mama Positivity is in the building. In today's videos, guys, we are discussing about Canada. If you are joining us for the first time, my name is Adeze. I'm a Nigerian YouTuber and I live in the United Kingdom, England, with my lovely family. On this channel, I discuss everything about relocation, the healthcare visa route, and my life as a new immigrant in the United Kingdom. If this sounds so interesting to you and you want to be part of the Positivity gang, why not hit the subscribe button down below and be part of my family? You might also want to turn on post notifications so that each time I upload a new video, you will be the first to get notified. To all my returning subscribers, you guys are the real MVP. Thank you guys for always coming back to support this baby girl. I'm not taking your love for granted. Without no further ado, let's see what we have for today. Let's go. A lot of you are so interested in migrating to Canada. Whether you are interested in migrating to Canada or not, but you have a plan to relocate, trust me, Canada is one of the best countries in the whole world to relocate to, and also it is so fast to get your PR in Canada more than the United Kingdom, although it depends on the route through which you travel to Canada. Trust me, guys, every country depends on the route that you travel to that country will determine how fast you can get your PR. So let's talk about this particular visa route that the government of Canada introduced. Ladies and gentlemen, as of the 28th of February 2023, the government of Canada introduced a new rule that will allow tourist visitors or visit visas to be able to apply for work permits in Canada. Initially, Canada operates the same law with the UK in terms of visit visa. You all know that in the UK, you cannot work with a visit visa. If you must work with that, it's not possible. If you should get a job, you have to exit the country and come back with the work permit. But as of February 2023, the Canadian government releases a statement that says that you can come to Canada with a visit visa or a tourist visa, and you can change that visa to a work permit without having to exit Canada. Amazing, right? Guys, if you ask me, I will say that this is a juicy offer, because after that work permit, you can now work towards becoming a permanent resident in Canada. That means the issue here is to enter Canada in the first place. I hope this is making sense. This is an amazing offer, if you ask me. So let's proceed. Let me tell you the details of this visa. This policy is set to be in place until 28th of February 2025. It's going to be available for 2 years. So this is a golden opportunity to start your application right away. Immediately we drop this video, I will encourage you to start your application. They call this a temporary public policy, guys. So that means that it will run for just 2 years. So if you are lucky to enter Canada as a visitor under these 2 years, from now till February 28, 2025, you will benefit from this policy. For you to be eligible to apply to this policy, 1, you must have a valid status as a visitor in Canada. That means you must have arrived Canada on a visit visa or tourist visa. The second criteria is that the job offer you will get that will permit you to work, to get this work permit, must be under the labor occupation, their shortage occupation list. They call it LMIA. The full meaning is Labor Market Impact Assessment. So that job that will permit you to have this work permit must fall under this category. For example, those of you that have been trying to get this care job, remember the healthcare sector in Canada is also on their shortage occupation list. So this is a good Trust me, it is a good and juicy offer for all of you, because once you get to Canada as a visitor, you have a lot of certifications now, you have done a lot of courses, you have gotten the experience. It is now left for you to look for a job inside Canada under this category. Of course, there are a lot of other shortage occupation lists in Canada that you can apply for once you land in Canada. So once you apply to courses, to jobs under Lmia, you are good to go. You will get your work permit, which will later lead you to becoming a permanent resident in Canada. So you don't need to go back to your country and come back again. Is that making sense? The third criteria, guys, is that you must submit an application to an employer for your work permit before the 28th of February 2025. Guys, as I am speaking to you, take action immediately. So once you enter Canada with this visit visa, you have to get a job and apply for your work permit between 28th of February 2025 for you to be able to be under this policy. The fourth one says, meet other standard admissibility criteria. Guys, let's talk about your eligibility to be able to apply for a visitor's visa in Canada. The first eligibility is that you must have a valid travel document like your passport. We all know you cannot get anywhere without your passport, right? That's number one eligibility. The number two eligibility is that you must be in good health. Trust me, guys, you will go for some health tests, all right? So you must be in good health. The third criteria is that you must have no criminal conviction or have any immigration-related convictions, all right? So if you have any issue with immigration before, even if it does not have to deal with Canada, it's going to be a deal breaker, trust me. The fourth point is that you should be able in your application convince the immigration officer that you have ties in your home country that will take you back, such as job, home, financial assets, or family that will be able to take you back to your home country. The fifth one, you must be able to convince the immigration officer that you will be able to leave Canada at the end of your visit. The sixth one, you must be able to convince the immigration officer that you have enough money to support yourself during your stay in Canada. That's the proof of fund, guys. That's it. Canada, even if they give you a job, you must show proof of fund. I told you guys I got a job as well in Canada, all right? We were told to submit 6 months proof of fund. So that's one thing with Canada. The amount of money you will show depends on where you will stay. If you will stay in a hotel, if you will stay with family and friends. So your circumstances depends the amount of proof of fund you have to show to the Canadian government. You may also need a medical exam or a letter of invitation from someone who is living in Canada. Guys, it depends on how you want to go. You can go without anybody inviting you. That's if you are going for tourist. All right, then you can go if you have a family or a friend in Canada that is inviting you. All right, the person will give you a letter of invitation. Okay, so it mustn't be a family. If you have a good friend in Canada, they can invite you. If you don't have anyone in Canada, you can go yourself and go as a tourist. Another way you can go is that you can find conferences happening in Canada and use it that you are going to attend to these conferences. Guys, if you are watching this video and you want me to do research for you guys about conferences in Canada that you will use to cross over, do let me know and I will try to see if I can see such conferences. All right, so you can also mention a very popular place in Canada that you want to go for tourists, that you want to go for sightseeing. This simply means that you have to do your research well. So you mustn't have someone in Canada to invite you before you go there for a visit. I don't know if this is making sense right now. Guys, let's talk about the documents, all right? A visitor visa is called a temporal permanent resident in Canada. All right, they will stick it on your passport that you are on a visit visa. Guys, the fee is just $100 to apply for this visit visa. It is not expensive. And processing time, they say that the processing time varies depending on your country through which you apply. And also, all this depends on grace. And if you submit the right supporting documents, you need to submit the right supporting documents depends on your circumstances. For example, if you are going as a tourist, all right, it's a different document that you submit. If a friend or a family invited you, it's a different document that you will submit. If you are going on a business trip, it is a different document that you submit. So it all depends on you to submit the right document that you are required to submit. This will help your application to be faster. Also, you will need to do biometrics for this visit visa. Oh yes, you will go to their embassy and you will do some biometrics. So have that at the back of your mind. So let's talk about the steps to apply. The number one step is get all the documents that shows that you meet the criteria for a visitor visa, guys. So you have to get all the documents ready. And like I said, these documents depends on what you are going to Canada for. If you are going as a tourist, if you are going with invite from a family or friend, if you are going to Canada for business or for compassionate reasons. All right. So depend on the one you choose, depends on the document you will provide. How to apply? The number one, get all the documents that shows that you meet the criteria to apply for a visit visa to the Canada. Step 2, apply online. How do you apply online? Number one, you have to go to the official Canada immigration website. The first one is that you have to create an account. The second one is that you have to upload all the documents that is needed. Like I said, you have to check the documents that you need and you have to upload it. The third one is to pay your fee, and the fee is $100 for the visit visa. Guys, this is very affordable. The third step is to give your fingerprints. That's the biometric. Like I said, you have to go for biometrics. It's that simple. So the next step is they are telling us how they will process your application. All right. They have to make sure that you have all the documents that they require. If your documents is incomplete, they say they will return your application without processing it. And if they approve your application, they will ask you to send in your passports. So once you are approved, they will send you instructions on how to send your passport to them and how your visa will land to you. All right. The last step is for you to prepare for your travel to Canada and have fun. Guys, I am still saying it. This is a juicy, amazing offer. If I were you, I would grab this offer. Like, grab this offer. Don't even dull on this. The application fee is affordable. All right. It is so affordable, guys. So, like I said, I'm still saying it. On this route, I will suggest you go alone first. When you go there, settle down and get the work permit, you can now bring your family with you. All right. Because you never know what your circumstance will turn up to. So you don't just carry your family and you lose concentration. So go first, settle down and bring in other family members. Guys, I don't want this video to be too long. I will leave the link to all this information to the Canadian government website and the description box. All right. So go there, relax, and read the list of documents you will need to provide to the Canadian government depending on the one you are going with. All right. So I will leave the link for you guys. Go and check it out and discover the documents you need. These documents are quite much, and if I should start listing it here, we will not go today, and I don't want this video to be long. All right, guys, I have passed the information to you. All right, it is left for you to take action ASAP. All right, I highly recommend this route because it is fast, easy, and it's making sense. The only thing you need is make sure you provide all the necessary documents. Make sure you have a proof of fund. Listen, Canada will call your bank to verify. Canada is very strict. Once you get everything right and do it the right way, you will land Canada. They will give you the visa. So far, there is nothing incriminating about your application. So good luck to everyone that will be trying this route. And to all of you that have been in this line of healthcare assistance or care work visa, I strongly recommend this for you because you have a high chance of getting a job in Canada, because the healthcare workers are in Canada's shortage occupation list, and that will give you an edge to get a work permit. So I strongly recommend this route for all of you. Guys, this is bringing this video to the end. I believe you find value in this video, and if you do, why not hit the like button, like this video, share this video, please, so that others will get informed. The sky is wide enough for every bird to fly. Please don't limit others. Our graces are different, all right? So share it, let others get informed. And if you have not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscribe button down below and be part of the positivity gang. I wish you all the best of luck, and I will see you guys in our next video coming up on Thursday next week. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye. Bye, guys.